Afternoon, everyone. This is Susan here at Butler Family Farm, and just a little short video to show you my second box from my sister's stash. This is a combo of both yarn and fabric, and Julie's going to help me. I can tell you more about the fabric than I can the yarn, but the intent on the yarn was she was cleaning up her yarn that she's had for I don't know how long, and we were talking about doing socks and stuff like that. So I'm going to set the camera up and try to do this carefully. Well, I'm not able to set this up with the view, and Jerry's busy helping somebody about time and whatever. But in this box, first off, is some fabric that I bought for my sister and I, and it's Little Women, from the book Little Women, and this Canadian yarn artist has a year of the dishcloth going that both my sister and I took part in, and then she also posted a sock club, for 3 months, which was September, October, November. Sorry. The sock club was for October, November, and December, where she would drop a pattern in our Ravelry mailbox, and then she also put together through a Canadian shop some yarn. Well, I didn't do the yarn. I have the sock patterns because I have sock yarn in here that I can work with. But this is a piece of fabric I found about Little Women, and I bought some for Kathleen and I, my sister, so that we could make some bags with it. And then at the retreats that my sister holds, there's always an auction that people bring stuff to, or buy stuff or whatever. And this year, my auction fabric from her dear friend in Fresno, that if she doesn't like the pattern after a while, or she just went through her stash and cleaned things out, she made this packet of fabric that I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I need to measure it out, but that was in there. And then let me see what else. I have some. This is all fabric and patterns and notes and stuff. I have this bag of scraps is from quilts that my friend Linda Ballard, who does the teaching at the retreats my sister hosts, she had some bags of her fabric, and whoever asked for them first got them. I have a bag of fabric. I went and weighed this, and I think it's 5 pounds of fabric, and I know of a quilt maker who was selling bags of her scrap fabric for $30 a bag. So I got a free bag of Linda Ballard fabric scraps. I'll do a scrappy quilt. I've got several ideas on some scrappy quilts, but that was some weight in this box. I don't know how much it weighed, but it was kind of pricey to send all this stuff to me. So I'm going to move this off my TV tray and put some of this yarn up so you can see it. I don't remember putting these in my box, but there are a couple half yards of fabric from Connecting Threads. This is some finger weight type yarn. Excuse me, not showing this fair. Finger weight type yarn. That's a whole package. Apple is the color. And I'm going to have to look up these yarns to see a little bit more information. I like to have suggestions on what I'm making, but we'll see. This bag has 2 projects in here that she started. It even has the needles in it. And I believe this purple lavendery one has a pattern with it, but it's probably something I can remake for my granddaughters. I got 3 granddaughters I can knit for. So this is just a miscellaneous package, a hank of yarn, and this is that cotton on a spool of the big cones that you can make dishcloths, washcloths out of. And then these were brand new. I'll put these off here. Brand new. These have not been opened, but they're knit picks. One's called Getaway. No, one's called Vacation. This is the Vacation color, and this is the denim jean color. And it's kind of a different yarn to work with. It's kind of a ribbony yarn because it gets fat and skinny, and then fat and skinny while as it fades and increases in color. But this is what they call denim, so it's a blue, and this is more of a purple. And I'll have to figure out, those are probably scarf, cowl type projects to do. Now the last, let's see if I can separate this. The last I have is 5 hanks. These aren't hanks, these are more cakey type of this mohair cashmere that would make probably a good scarf of sorts. This one is a darker green, and I'm not sure if I have enough to make. I have to calculate it out, see how much is in a ball, I guess, and figure it out. There is a sweater on the Woolly Thistle. It's a UK company, I believe, and I have the sweater. It's called a vanilla. It's a very simplistic, I think, pattern to work. It is something that I'd have to do a gauge with, and I think that's what I'm going to use, either from this box from my sister's stash, this one piece here if I have enough, or I have that little nubby blue that I got in the first batch. But basically, I finally got all the stash stuff that I collected in California in August, and I just now found, I asked them to look, they obviously didn't see it in the box or whatever, but this is the original pattern of the quilt I showed on a live a week or so ago. I'm actually enlarging it, and it's king size, but I was missing these pages, and so when we were trying to, my friend and I were trying to pull everything together, I actually had to go and buy the pattern again, and that happens sometimes. I get too spaced out, but I do have on my goal for this year, and I'm really set on that because I have a couple hand projects I want to work on, and I need a table, I need a setup, so I am going to be working in my, what I used to call the cat room, because the cats would be in there 90% of the time, and now they're only in there 10% of the time. But it needs a deep cleaning in order to go in there and sew and set some of my stuff out. So that's one of my 2024 projects I have. But I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the stuff from my sister's stash that I got from last year, and I'm going back in April, so I'll have another box. I told her I promised not to be as extravagant because shipping is quite expensive nowadays, and she shipped it all to me, and now I need to repay her back, but she needed it out of her house and wanted me to have it, so I got it as a Merry Christmas present. So anyway, till another video comes out, have a great day, and thanks for watching.